Hey, peace. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Ayoka, and I'm getting ready to bring you an energy update for Virgo. So I hope this video is definitely playing correctly because yesterday, let me tell y'all, my videos was delayed everything. You can hear my voice, but I was frozen in time, and it looked like it's doing something funky again, but I'm gonna flow with it and I'm gonna hope that it is working well. If it's not, please forgive me. This is just an energy update for you, Virgo, to see what's going on with you as it stands. Now, stay in a positive mindset, be balanced in your heart chakra, all right? Because my spirit guides always have a message. Now, let me set my intention so we can be on the same page energetically. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, my angelic guides, for helping me with this collective reading for Virgo. Thank you for protecting us as we go through the spiritual gates to commune with you and closing the gates to anything that's not in alignment with the divine's will or the purpose of these readings. Thank you for protecting me from any psychic attacks and any negative energies that are being directed towards me. Thank you for using me as the messenger for Virgo, and so it is. Now, if your sun, moon, and rising is in Virgo, you definitely are welcome here. If you are a Virgo lover, hello. All right, so take it as if I'm speaking directly to you. And energy is very interchangeable, okay? So if this is not your energy, it's your person's energy. You flip these roles how you see fit. You know who plays what in your story, all right, Virgo? Thank you. What is the message for Virgo? What is the energy update for Virgo? What is it that they need to know? Oh, it's a happy family in the reverse. Okay, so let's see what's going on here with you guys. Okay, so I got 3 more cards that pulled out with that, so I'm definitely going to flow with this. So, the happy family in the reverse. The all tied up card is in the reverse. And the 5th chakra is in the reverse. So, of course, like I said, this could be past energy. This could be happening right now for you. But however, right, there's some type of disconnect here when it comes to like it could be some type of emotional distance from you and someone else or a separation. Okay, now the disconnect may be from however it is, like it could be family, all right, definitely, or it could be somebody that you digging, or a friend, or a child, whatever it is. Something is standing in between you two. All right, now there could be some hostility that needs to be worked out, or perhaps, something needs to be mended between you two. Now, the all tied up card is here, which is in the reverse, like I said. This is really good because there's some changes that are coming in here where before, you were bound to the past or past hurt, past pain, past trauma, old mindsets, those different things. But now that's being released here. Now, that's why I was saying, like, I really feel like there's some type of disconnect, and that disconnect still could be lingering. Um, and it really needs to be like an honest conversation. It really has to be had. It has to be. But even though it's like you're starting to break free from some habits and some patterns, or even just trying to free yourself from a situation, it's almost as if you're blocked as far as with your 5th chakra, your self-expression. It's like you're having a hard time expressing yourself, speaking your truth, and being very honest in your communication here. Now, of course, I don't think I said it, but the 5th chakra is your throat chakra. And it's like you got to break through this unhealthy pattern here, okay? It's a fear of self-expression. So this probably is what makes you feel the way you probably are feeling right now, and especially when it comes to this connection here that you have with this person, okay? Because there's some type of blocked energy here when it comes to your throat chakra. Now, let's see what's going on within this situation so we can get a better answer of what's happening here for you. Thank you for telling me more, Spirit. What is this about? What is this about, Spirit? All right, so you're definitely you're balanced here. You're very self-sufficient. You're very independent. You're very confident here. You reach a stage in your life where, you know, you can set these boundaries for yourself because you have overcome so many different things, so many difficulties. And now you know how to balance love and your independence at the same time. So you do have a lot of high standards for your partners. That's a Virgo thing, though. But you've experienced a lot of loss. It's been a lot of hardship within this in your connection here. When it comes to this, all right, you probably feel abandoned or you probably feel lonely, and there's something that you really probably need to express here, and you're not. Okay, I do got the Tower moment, the Tower card here, and my Six of Cups in the reverse. So let's start here. Now, either you're unable to move on, or you're just could be stuck in the past, right? Just failing to stay present. Now, the Tower card is here. Okay, so there's going to be some sudden changes. There's going to be something happening. It's something coming in here. As these changes, what are these changes about? What is this Tower about, Spirit? Okay, so some balance is being brought into this situation. So these changes that are coming in is balance, peace, patience, all of those different things. Okay, so wow, hold on, you guys, hold on. Let me make sure my volume up. Yeah, it is. Okay, because you had an imbalance within this connection here. You guys weren't really working together in harmony, but someone is in this selfish energy. Okay, someone is in a very selfish energy, jealous, insecure, and it could be a feminine energy that I'm picking up on. But really what's happening? Okay, so there's some balance being brought to your situation when it comes to whoever this reverse Queen of Pentacles is. Possibly your person has had a difficult time making a decision, weighing an option, okay, because they've been stumped on which one will lead them to the best outcome. All right, they've been trying to be the peacemaker is what I'm picking up. So yes, this is definitely someone else's energy, Virgo, that I'm picking up here, and it's a feminine energy. They are very shallow and probably selfish, gold digger, completely absorbed is what I'm picking up here. Now, there's a lot of issues when it comes to this situation, okay, because it's not a steady one. So I can definitely tell you that whatever's happening here, this is not a steady situation. I don't know who this is about. This is probably about your person and someone they're connected to, or this could be your person, or vice versa. I don't really feel like this is your energy, Virgo, but whatever is going on, like I said. Oh, okay. Okay. So, Virgo, at some point, maybe you were being insecure, and now you're releasing this. Okay, that could be also it. I'm picking up on that too. That could be also it, because you are trying to get to something new, something different, right? You want new opportunities, you want abundance, you want something steady in your life, especially when it comes to love, and that's not happening. You feel like it's not coming to you. So now it's like you're releasing that energy. So whatever that energy you were in, you were vibrating kind of low, and you probably were feeling a little insecure about it because it wasn't coming to you. It's been a complete imbalance within this connection with this person here, because they weren't making a decision. But now, yeah, like I said, you are taking back control of your life here. You're ready to release yourself or free yourself from this situation, but you're not really actively speaking it. Okay, so something is keeping you from expressing this side of you. And it was keeping you really feeling bound or tied up. But a lot of that has to do with past situations that caused you to go into that energy. That's that codependent energy. But however, you're releasing that and you're healing here. Yeah, your person was not working together with you collectively. Okay, so this either could be with someone that you have a deep connection with, or could have been someone that you are married to or have children with. This, it can go either way, so however it resonates. Now, this conflict is going to end, pretty much. Okay, so someone's going to call it a truce here. I'm really getting that your person just has a lot of, they're struggling. They be resisting change here, and it causes them to not be able to move on because, that's what's happening. And in Virgo, you possibly could be carrying on some baggage too as well. All right, it's a lot of trauma that has taken place in your life. It's definitely been a lot of trauma, okay? And you've gained some awareness. You are now accepting happiness, right? You're choosing happiness instead. Like I said, you probably previously in the past, if you haven't gotten here yet, you were bound and tied up from past trauma. You are releasing that, or you have released that, right? You're choosing happiness, you're gaining this clarity, and you're being more active in your life. Because whatever happened in this family that you thought would be a happy family, it didn't go out that way. Of course, you guys are separated. It's a disconnect. It could be a divorce. All types of stuff could be happening within that situation there. Now, of course, the moon card would be in a reverse here. So there was some type of deception, or there is some type of deception here. But when it comes to this, so you decided to take, and leave that cup behind. Now it's just like, yeah, that's no longer serving me. I got to release that. And that's what you're doing. You're releasing that trauma, that pain, that hurt, whatever that was in that cup that caused you to feel dissatisfied. You are making a decision to walk away from that, to go towards a higher purpose here, because there's too much stagnation. Okay, so you left, or you are leaving an unhappy situation here. You could possibly have a lot of abandonment issues. All right, now I do see something going on here with a third party situation too as well. And there could be something coming in where, but let me check this out real quick, because it's next to the card, the Ten of Wands. And that card speaks about being burdened, okay, and having a lot of responsibilities and obligations, right? That stresses you out really bad, where you feel like, you can't be romantic in your life because, you got too much. You got too much responsibilities. You feel like your connection with whoever this person is has been affected by their obligations, by whatever they have that's weighing them down, and they cannot connect with you in that way. This is why they aren't working with you as a team. This is why this happy family that you were trying to create with this person is not working out here. Okay, so you probably still, some of you probably are just friends with this person, and you didn't even get it past the friendship zone. It was just more of, you were trying to create that foundation with this person, something that you can celebrate, right? Some of you could have connected with someone from the past. Okay, so exactly. You were making some plans. You have a lot of plans, a lot of goals that you have set for yourself. But however, this other person is coming in as being a little immature here, and they weren't ready to commit. All right, so that family that you were trying to establish, your person just wasn't ready for that. Okay, and it's a movement that's coming in. All right, so someone's ready to take some action here and gain some control over their life. All right, now, whatever these challenges are, they're ready to overcome that, and they're coming in giving. They're coming in wanting to be more generous within this connection here and more supportive. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. All right, there has been an awakening, Virgo. All right, so your person has been doing some self evaluation here. They've been really like some self reflection, my bad, and they've been evaluating their own actions. Okay, because they realize they need to make some adjustments when it comes to this particular relationship. Now, they had a lot of self doubt, okay, and a lack of self awareness. Pretty much that's what was going on. Now, they were stalling, of course. You were making these sacrifices, they were stalling, and you were waiting, and you were just in this period of uncertainty. That's why you were trying, you just like, I gotta release all of this. I gotta release this thought, this idea, um, and move forward. All right, but there are definitely some changes that are being ushered in where this person is ready to work in harmony with you. It's a lot going on with this self-expression card. They just literally were just juggling, okay? But there's a confession or some type of truth that's going to be revealed here. Thank you. Okay, here go this ending card again, the death, the rebirth. So this is about cycles of transformation. Literally, this is a transition that's going to take place here, but it's going to lead to some new beliefs, some new ideas, a different perspective. Okay, so again, there definitely has been an ending with you and this person, or there will be some kind of way. There's a disconnect. Something is happening here. Okay, where there's an imbalance within this connection. Now I have a masculine energy coming in here. They're probably being very calculated when it comes to this. Okay, and I'm also picking up they're selfish, but they're moving very slow. All right, so this also creates, it feels like it's delays, but they're moving slow and they're moving steady, but they're reliable, okay? They're committed to whatever it is that they're trying to do here, but they want it to be good, right? Because they've been feeling like that they fail when it comes to this. They fail. They feel like failures when it comes to this. Okay, so they're really trying to perfect it. That's what I'm getting. And that's the wrong way to go about it. Because what happens when you try to aim for perfection? That's like a Virgo trait, right? You try to aim for perfection, you lose sight of the bigger picture. But trust me, okay, when they do commit, it's for the long term. And again, I'm picking up on awakening. There's been an awakening. The Four of Swords is here in a reverse position. You will recover from this. You probably have been feeling very rejected within this connection here. And it might have caused a lot of pressure on your person, but they're disappointed. They've been trying to avoid conflict, but it's nearly impossible because why the tower fell. The divine came in and said, you know what, it's enough of this bullshit. I'm going to go ahead and send this storm to shift up this situation, to shake it up, right? Shake it up some. Because they weren't being aggressive enough. They were being passive aggressive. Okay, but of course, we got what? Our Three of Wands and the Four of Wands. All right, so it's going to be some momentum that is coming in with this situation that you got going on. Your person is ready to grow. They have a strong vision for their future here, and they definitely want to take it to the next step with you. I do see that. And they want to create a very reliable foundation with you. Okay, something where they can have a nice, relaxed home environment, because I'm really getting that everything that they were doing before with other connections have been toxic. And this card also leads to weddings, engagements, things like that, right? This is the kind of love that's supported by everyone, community, family, friends. And that's what they see you as. They do see you as this. There's been some limitations and restrictions before, but there is some progress that's being made here, and now they have the confidence to lead or to go through with this. You probably were in your Queen of Swords energy, just straight like setting boundaries for yourself. I'm talking about clear boundaries for this situation here, because you have been heartbroken by it. Okay, so this has caused a lot of heartbreak, and a lot of this has to do too with a third party creating some trouble within the relationship. This is why they weren't able to move forward, because they haven't healed from that situation. They were having a hard time. because of that. It causes a lot of loss and grief, right? They've had a lot of conflict when it comes to relationships. Um, mm, Whoever they were or are connected to is very I can't even get it out. They're like overly emotional. They're bitchy. They always allow their emotions to get the best of them. That was a toxic relationship and very manipulative. Your person had to make a decision, and they were having a hard time choosing. You know, hey, they literally 7 of Cups. They were having a hard time choosing here. They were fantasizing about picking you, but they just couldn't make the decision. A lot of it has to do with illusions. You understand? Like, they couldn't see the purpose for real, because it's like, it seems like they always end up in some toxic manipulative situation here. That's why they were avoiding making a decision, really just deciding and making decisions based off of lust, right, or infatuation. This is why you guys were in this disconnect, or are, because of this relationship imbalance and codependencies. Okay, honey. But now the strength card is here, and there is some strength that your person, confidence, all right, and inner power that they're gaining, especially during this time, because it's got to be a time of distress for you guys. You've been trying to be very resilient, Virgo, when it comes to this, and have compassion and empathy, because you've been trying to bring you two together. You really have been trying to create a situation with this, but there's been an injustice. You put a lot of work in this. It's really tedious for you guys to stay together. It seems like you'd have this runner chaser relationship where you go back and forth here. Now, your person wasn't ready to commit. I mean, they're very courageous and charming and straightforward, right? But they're coming forward. I see that they're coming forward quickly. And regardless of whatever the challenges are, they're just really pretty much determined to succeed and overcome this, because they had a difficult time with their past situations. And they also have commitment issues here. They have a lot of commitment issues. Your person is someone who needs a lot of intellectual stimulation, okay? So they probably get really bored when it comes to having these type of connections. It's like they get distracted, new person comes along, bam, hold up, let me see. And they are in this energy, I feel like, because they don't want to get hurt anymore, so they don't let themselves get emotionally attached to their partners. All right. But spirit is saying this is going to improve. I have my 10 of Swords in a reverse position. Whatever the disaster that happened between you and this person, y'all gonna move on from this. Your person has learned their lesson, and they're gonna come back and they're gonna try to fix this relationship here. Thank you. Got a love message for Virgo. Just allow nature to take its course when it comes to this connection, okay? Because it's healing that's taking place here. And really just imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into the light to create room for a new opportunity and possibilities in your life. Beware of projecting, okay? Because you guys could be projecting or even mirroring each other. So whatever qualities you admire in one another are the qualities that you both possess equally. So if it's something in that person that you don't like, it's in you too, is what Spirit is saying. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. So just do what feels right, okay? Do what feels right for you. Make your decision based off of your heart, not your ego. That just came to me too. And on top of that, the healing card came out, and I spoke of that. Like, there's some healing that needs to be done within this connection and in you, both of you lives, right? Just really feel this relationship being healed. Try to stay in the energy of playfulness, because laughter is the best therapy. That's what brings you guys together. It's the greatest healer of all. And once you accept what's happening, because that's the key to inner peace here, we must accept these things as they are, because there's no point in trying to change that which is beyond your control. You can't change it. It's not about, love isn't about agreeing for the sake of it. Great relationships is one that both supports and challenge, and there's going to be challenges. Your person thinks of you all the time. They're thinking of you at this very moment, okay? Your love fills them with light, and it says, I love you. So look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. This person really loves you a lot, but they have a hard time expressing that to you. Okay, so just give each other some space right now, because trust and have faith that this will work out for the best. You have to give each other some space. It's y'all sexual union is like off the charts. Okay, the sex between y'all is 100. That's all I'm saying. This is where you guys find y'all true bliss at. It's through your sex. It's like y'all connect there. This is where they're able to express themselves to you through sex. Alright, so through each other is where you find these missing pieces that connects you two together, your sexual union. And passion. Y'all have, what I say, y'all got a lot of passion. This is a magnetic and seductive relationship. Alright, and it's all around you at this moment. So just enjoy it. So it's going to probably be a lot of sex, all right? But just forgive. Stop focusing your energy on the past events, because life is just too precious here. You create your reality by what you think, what you dream, what you imagine. You instinctively, it's saying it again, you instinctively know what is right for you. You have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. You have free will here. You don't have to if you don't want to, Virgo. You don't. But Spirit is already speaking and saying, you know, what's going to happen within this connection. There's a lot of chemistry between y'all. It's off the charts. Y'all have a strong magnetic attraction here. Y'all cannot, it's y'all like a magnet. No matter how far apart y'all get away from each other, it's like zoop back together. You cannot resist each other. Y'all try to, and it just does not work. You got to have this heart-to-heart conversation. Y'all have to honestly talk to each other about this. Discuss what you're feeling. And you're probably not doing that right now. Instead, you're kind of like bottling up or withdrawing your energy. Let's just put it that way, right? But make the effort is what Spirit is saying. Because great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. This person is stirring up these romantic feelings in you. Like, this is new love for you. So whatever you came from in your past created a lot of heartbreak for you, and that kept you tied up too as well. You probably were married at some point or had a deep relationship with someone who broke your heart. And you're trying hard to move on from that, but it seemed like you might have recreated a whole nother situation over again. But that last situation you had was karmic. Okay, this situation here isn't. This situation is here to trigger you, to help you to learn the lessons from the past, to heal yourself so that you can move on and start inviting more loving situations. This is why you guys have this unrequited love here. This is exactly why. All because of the fact, you know, you withdraw your energy. You withdraw your energy, Virgo. A lot of this has to do with rejection, abandonment issues that you probably have. So you start to withdraw your energy and you don't know how to express this because you have all of these feelings for this person. Calling your soulmate, because this person is your soulmate. Remember I said that? That last person was a karmic soulmate. Whoever you were tied to previously before, that was not your person. They caused you a lot of pain, and it was toxic, and it was traumatic. You probably got post-traumatic stress syndrome, honey. It was. But this person here is your person. This is true love. Wow. Anything else? I have a question in my mind, and I'm thinking of the card that I want to use, and I want to know if there's any advice for you, Virgo, at this moment, because I know you're probably been kind of like, maybe to yourself today, a little energy low, maybe tired. Ignite your passion. Anything else is it? I know, right? Y'all. try that one more time. One more time again. Let's see what happens. Thank you. Okay, some of you are the High Priestess. This is probably why you do that. The High Priestess always sits back and just waits. Let me see something. This is exactly why that unrequited love came out. The High Priestess is like, I mean, that's a bad mama jamma there, but will definitely pull back. Let's see. You pull back and you start to go within and really focus on, you put a lot of energy back into yourself. I mean, I definitely understand. That's the best place for it to go, for real. But align with the light and focus on all things positive, okay? So you are a mystic with the capacity to connect with energies that go beyond the human senses. Within you is a force of magic that is directed by your will. There is an opportunity for you to rise up at this time, but it requires dedication and discipline. You are being guided to look at what you are working on or the situation before you and determine where your priorities lie. If you are unable to figure that out, you must use your intuition and discernment to focus on what will bring you closer to your goal and the happiness of everyone involved. When this card arrives, it's also important for you to check up with your intuition, as it will give you the guidance that will be important for your growth. That's deep. You are the High Priestess, Virgo. So yes, definitely check in with your higher self when it comes to this, so that you can get some insight here about what you should be doing. I know you are releasing some past energy. You know, it could be some residual energy still lingering. But however, right, check in with yourself, because this becomes a situation where it's unrequited love. But Spirit is really saying it's still something going on here that is lingering from a past situation that causes you to go into this energy of pulling back. All right, now you might think you have gotten through it, but it's still something dealing with rejection and abandonment. And this connection, it reminds you of that. You feel alone when you're in this connection sometimes. Okay, so yeah, check into that. All right, and I'll do another energy update check for you guys. Yeah, probably for tomorrow. Definitely. I think I am a little busy, so it might be late, or I might start fresh Monday. But however, you guys, I'm sending my love and my light to you. And I pray that you guys have a happy Sunday tomorrow. Until we meet again. Peace.